Hi, welcome back to my channel, Wood, Wine, and Crafts. In today's video, we're going to be doing a reverse canvas for Mother's Day. So this is great to leave as is, the We Love You, or even personalizing it with names. So if this is something that you're interested in, then stick around and let's get started. Okay, to start out making this reverse canvas, we are going to create our box. So I just wanted to show you overall what this is going to look like in Design Space, and now I will show you how I actually did it. So I measured the inside of the reverse canvas, and I'll go to my shapes, I'll get my square, and then I will unlock, and the width of the inside was 8 inches and the height was 6 inches. I'll come over here and make it white. So this is the inside of the canvas, of the canvas frame, excuse me. Next, I'm going to come up to my text box and I'm going to write Mom. I'm going to change the font. For this project, I did Cambria for, did I spell it right? For the word Mom. And for We Love You, I did the font Joseph Sophia, and that one is from dafont.com. So I'll just type We Love You. Design Space did these updates and I'm still trying to get used to them. Okay, back to system. Joseph Sophia. Okay, so I'll just keep this down here for now. I'm going to I'm going to make the letters between Mom just a little closer together. Just go to Advanced, Ungroup to Letters, and I will move them closer myself. Okay, now I will just shift and click them all so that they're together, and then I will hit weld. Now I'm going to size it. I'm going to stretch it out a little bit, and I'll about 7.5 inches wide. That looks pretty good. Maybe I'll make the height just a smidge bigger. Okay, that'll work. Okay, next we'll come to the We Love You. Now, with this font, it has extra characters, I believe it's called, when you download the font from dafont.com. So to access those fonts, you have to go to your character map that's in your computer. Down here, if you go to your search bar and you just type in character map, then this will pop up and you'll hit open. And all the fonts that you have downloaded on your computer, whether it's the ones that are already on your computer from, you know, like when you buy your computer, or ones that you've downloaded online. So I'm going to go to the Joseph Sophia font, and then when you scroll down, you'll be able to see all these other characters attached to that font. So in this case, we're doing the hearts that are in between each word. So the first word is we, so I'm going to need the E. So I'll click on that, and then I come down to copy. I open up Cricut Design Space again, and then I'll double click on the We Love You. I'll get rid of the E, and then I'll hit Control V, paste. So the E in love also has to be changed. So I will just do the same thing. And I'll go back to the character map and go down to the W that has this nice little wispy thing at the front of it. I'll do the same thing. Copy, open up Cricut, get rid of the W and paste. Go back to the character map and find the U that has the wispy on the other end. Copy that, paste. Okay. So now we have to bring all of this together. So let me see, I'll get a little bit larger here. I will go to Advanced, Ungroup to Letters. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna highlight the word U and then just use my arrow button to bring the word U so the Y touches that wispy part. And then I'll highlight over here and I will do the same thing to touch the L to the heart. Then I'm going to highlight everything for the We Love You and then weld that together. So now it is all one piece and we are ready to offset everything. Okay, get rid of that. I will change the color of this to make it a little easier to see. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to end up using the offset function and the slice function. So we're going to get it to where it's right around here. And then we'll end up slicing. So I'm going to bring the We Love You back down. We'll come up to offset and let it load. Sometimes it's faster than others. So now we have our offset and we can make it a little bit smaller if we want. Okay, looks like it finally worked. I'm going to try and make the offset a little bit larger just so that these little pieces go away. If you like how this is, then you can leave it as is and then you can just contour, hit the contour button and remove those if you want. I'm just gonna, just a little bigger. Okay, so now you see how those little pieces went away. All right, I'm gonna hit apply. Okay, we're good to go. So I will bring that up. And now we're going to just put this roughly where we want it to go. I highlighted everything and we can align and then we can just hit center. See if we like that. I'm gonna just lower it just a smidge. Okay, now that we have that in the position that we want it to, we're gonna highlight both of those again. We'll come down here and hit slice. And I can remove everything except for the pieces that we want. I'll probably change this to black. Okay. So now we'll have this piece to cut as well as this. Okay, there we go. So now we are ready to make it. And don't forget, when you go to make it, since we're using iron-on, we have to mirror both vinyl pieces. here I have my my canvas that I got from Walmart. I got a multi-pack, 8. This one is an 8x10, and I'm just going to remove the canvas from the frame like I did in an earlier video. So if you want some more information on that, then go back and watch that video. I go into a little bit more detail, but I'm just gonna rip off the canvas backing and try and remove as many staples as possible. I don't get them all removed, but it's okay because the canvas covers the back anyways. And then I'm also going to stain it and set that aside to dry while I weed the vinyl that I already cut. Now I am ready to weed the 2 pieces that I cut. You can see that I already have the frame stained, and like I said, I'm letting that dry. The mom iron-on, that came off super easy, and I was like, yes, this is going to be a super quick, easy project. Then I started to weed the "We Love You," and not gonna lie, that gave me some difficulties. I ended up cutting it twice on the machine because some of the letters just kept ripping off when I would try to weed it or pull, the negative vinyl away. So I cut it twice, and I even added more pressure the second time, and that still didn't work. I forget what brand vinyl that one is, that teal colored one. I can't remember where I got it. I've had it for so long, so I don't know if that's why. Maybe it's just an older vinyl roll that I have. But I end up switching from the teal to a pink vinyl, and that worked perfectly fine. And it was the same thickness as the teal one, so I really don't know what the problem was with that colored vinyl, but I'll try it again on a different project, maybe like a larger font, maybe who knows. Vinyl is temperamental, but I'm just weeding that, and then from there I will, here you can see me struggling with the letters that aren't working out. But yeah, so I scrap this color. Like I said, I get the pink one, and then from there, once all that's weeded, then I cut the canvas. You can see that it's still not cut. So here I've got it all cut, and I have my mini press ready to go, and I must have lost the footage. I apologize, of me. Pretty sure I either lost the footage or I forgot to hit record when I was trimming the canvas. So sorry about that, but I am using the mini press, and just as a reminder, you want to keep moving the mini press. You don't hold it straight down like the large press. And I didn't use parchment paper to cover this project, and it worked out perfectly fine. Sorry, for this part I didn't use parchment paper. When I go to put the iron on for this part with the pink lettering, I do use the parchment so that the mom is not ruined by the heat. And sorry if you can hear the bell ringing in the background. My dog likes to ring the bell because he knows that means he gets to go outside. So I'm gonna have to let him out. Okay, now that he is outside, I can get back to this. So, like I said, I use the parchment paper to protect the mom part of the vinyl, and again, I just keep the press moving, and I think I counted to like maybe 20, maybe 25. I don't know. I kind of just keep making passes until I'm like, oh, this seems about right, and then I'll look and see if it's peeling up, if the top is peeling off fine, and it worked out great. Now I'm ready to attach the canvas to the frame, and it takes me a couple seconds to get it all lined up. To me, this is the hardest part, is making sure that everything is lined up correctly so that when you flip it over, like right here, when you flip it over, it doesn't move and it stays straight. So it did, thankfully, and I just take my staple gun and I staple one side, and then I pull tight on the other side and staple, and then again one side, and then I go to the other side and pull it tight and staple it so that it's not loose when you flip the canvas over. I just do a couple extra staples just to make sure everything is good, and it's done. Okay, what did you guys think? I think this is a great Mother's Day gift. You can personalize it. You can write your names in here instead of "we love you" and still connect it with the hearts. I think it's super cute. I did want to point out that I also added some hardware to the back. I was thinking about doing like a ribbon to hang it from, but when I was looking at, well, first of all, my options, I didn't have any good ribbon, and then I didn't really like the look, because I was like, well, you know, this could be hung up on the wall with the hanger, or it could be sitting on like a bookshelf or some type of shelf with some other decor. So I hope you like this. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. And this little thing. Trigger. Yes. Yeah, he's the one who likes to ring the bell just to go outside, don't you, bud? Yes, you do.